Yan. Alright guys, we are 7 minutes before the Fantasy Benchwarmers Invitational Draft. Welcome sa mga nanonood, our fellow Benchwarmers. Introduce ko lang who are here on the call currently. Joey Villar, the Philippine Stars, here. Si Ron Uy of Hall of Fame Authentics is here. Si Erik Ong, Erik Ong of Hoopball.com. Marvin Lim of the Bad Shot Podcast. Si Kumish is here. Charles Koo, one of our good friends here in Fantasy Benchwarmers. Hey, Charles.
Hello.
Ken Pangilinan of For the Love of the Game, representing For the Love of the Game. Hi, Ken. Kung nandyan ka, yan.
What's up, guys?
Na-discover namin na addict rin with fantasy. And of course, the first pick in today's draft, Joao Pablo. Luka?
The beginner. Paano ba to? Paano ba to, Boss JJ?
Wala, nakakatakot yan. Yung mga ganyang hirit ni Joao, mga beginner to. Yung mga iingatan natin, guys, yung mga katulad ni Joao. So, house rules lang, guys. No one will mention players who have not been drafted.
You just did.
Alam ko naman. Sorry. Pero, moving on, from here on, wala na. Okay, I will not mention any.
Fair enough.
And then yun, any player who has not been drafted, please do not mention them. So para lang hindi, just to not give hints or break anyone's strategy. So tahimik lang tayo. But anyone who's got drafted, pwede naman. May mga ganun bang rules, Eric, on the... Sabi kasi actually recent ko lang nalaman eh.
It's not a rule, but it's more
Etiquette.
about etiquette actually. Yeah. It's frowned upon, syempre, because some your account you want every advantage you can get, right? So what happens is people want the advantage that other people in the draft room are unaware of so and so player. But then if another manager mentions that and it changes the situation, that it makes the guy ahead of you aware of the guy you wanted, it screwed up your plan.
Yeah.
So,
pero anyone who's been drafted already can be mentioned.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, the
or reacting
tendency
to the picks.
Yeah, that's okay because that's fine because in a casual and friendly environment, especially if you're in a close group of friends, you trash talk.
Yeah.
They go, "Oh, favorite." But he sucks. Something like that, right? So that's fair. I mean, that's part of the fun because fantasy, aside from the competitive aspect of the game, it's something that I started with friends, and it's something that I can enjoy with friends. So there is I've met so many new people because of this game. I've made some friends and made some enemies along the way also, but that's part of it. It's a community. So if you're with a cool bunch of people, trash talk is fine. And trash talk adds to that air of competitive spirit, right? So, I mean, the best players in the game were good trash talkers. Like, Jordan will trash talk in your face before breaking your ankles and dunking on you.
Yan. Yan ang maganda. Okay, so yan ang house rules natin. No mentioning of them. Wait, kanina yun?
Sorry. Pumasok yun sa akin.
Akin pala yun. May biglang nag-play na video dun sa Yahoo.
Sa akin. Sorry.
Narinig sa akin. Meron din sa
Sabay sa atin.
Yeah. Rinig kita, Charles.
Okay.
Yan, si Charles. Rin natin yan. Babantayan yan. Tara, share screen tayo. Let's see how this draft goes.
I guess pwede na natin tanungin si Joao kung sino ang first pick.
Excited ka lang malaman kasi ikaw yung second pick.
Sabi kasi ni Joao kanina is thinking of picking Luka. So, kaya ako lang natanong.
Oy, no mentioning nga raw of eh.
Hindi, first pick naman siya eh. Kilala naman natin si Luka. Niloko ko lang si Joao, pero mukhang ready na si Joao. Naka 20 mock drafts na daw siya.
Medyo may
Gusto ko
advantage.
malaman yung Eric, pwede ba malaman yung worst pick per round mo? Yung who do you think was the worst pick in every round? Since
Ikaw nagsabi nun eh. Ikaw ang sabi you would commentate kung sino yung worst pick for you. Walang worst pick dito.
You can probably discuss it you can do a commentary episode recapping the draft. So that would be great content for you guys.
Yeah,
or you can invite a manager or two to comment on their picks. Something
actually,
like that. Like
surprisingly, yung mga drafts like these gets a lot of views. Nagulat rin ako Like yung mga pinost ko ng mga previous drafts, ang daming nanonood.
Because it's research. People want to see where people are going, where the players are going. It's ADP.
Exactly.
Oo nga eh. And considering na it's an hour long, alam mo yun, more an hour and a half. So, parang sabi ko, grabe dami pala nanonood ng mga drafts.
Actually, magandang format yung kay Sports Edge yung kanina, yung
nakwento nga
draft
nila. So,
parang very structured, may talagang commentator who's not part of the league. Tapos they get 3 at a time. They interview them, they talk about their picks.
It's wild, bro.
So talagang maayos yung gawa nila doon.
Yeah, kami first time namin to gagawin, so as long as we do not follow lang tayo etiquette, okay na. And then the rest okay na. Okay.
Good luck.
Party. Here we go. Joao, baka gamitin mo pa yung buong 1 minute mo.
Ano ba to? Where do you click draft? Joke lang.
Joao picks Nikola Jokic.
Sorry, Eric.
Bad
It's
pick.
okay.
Sorry, Kamish.
Number 1.
The worst pick of the first round.
May okay. Hindi ko napapatagalin. Ko. Wait.
Sige, i-distract mo yung Steph Curry goes to Komish, Eric. Jeff of Buhay Basket speaking third. Tignan
Bad
natin.
trip yan si Jeff. Jeff likes Curry.
Talaga?
Yeah.
Baka kaya natatagalan.
Curry fan yan.
Talaga? I didn't know that. I should have went Harden pala, which he went. Yung dalawa, I was choosing between Harden and Curry. But I guess natakot ako sa I think Curry has less rest chances. I don't know if you guys agree.
Hindi, feeling ko
Compared to
Harden.
Harden.
Joey went with Luka.
Here we go.
I was preparing for Harden sana. Kaya lang, kakala ko, aabot sa akin si Harden. Si Harden yung matitira sa akin.
Ang bilis Si Kat goes to Ron, and then si Ken picks Lillard. Nothing really too surprising at this point.
Yep.
Tama.
Sino si Hall of Fame? Sino nagda-draft? Is it nandito pala si Hall of Fame, mate, sorry. Si Max ba yan? Or si Reginald? Si Hall of Fame BFS.
Si Max yan, si Max.
Si Max yung nagda-draft.
Ay pala.
Si Max.
Pina-video call niya ako para daw hindi siya magulo.
Ayan, si Reginald.
Si Reginald, si Max. Seryoso rin si Max. So si Max picks Joel Embiid, and then si
Si Reginald, pwede mo interview na. Para
mamaya. Si Pat picks Giannis, and Tatum naman. Si Marvin, tingnan natin si Marvin. Marvin's here. Wala si Naveen na. Sana umaten si Naveen.
Nasa chat siya eh. Nag-chat siya earlier dyan eh.
May podcast siya. Sana tayo. Okay.
Sino pinik ni Marvin?
KD.
KD. Ako, lapit na ako.
Yan na.
Kikita Q mo.
Hindi. May naka-open ako na iba.
Charles, bakit si Tatum ang pinili mo over Durant?
Yung injury? I don't wanna deal with the injury risk ni Durant. Tapos, there's a good chance Brooklyn might lock their playoff slot early. So baka hindi maglaro.
Makes sense.
Nag-hope din ako na Tatum yung makuha ko eh.
Ito na, fantasy bench warmers.
Surprising for me, so far sa first round, Giannis went 8.
Yan naman kasi original rank niya sa outside the top 10 yata eh.
May worries ba kayo about the news na his knees are still sore?
Hindi naman siguro.
Ayan.
Wala yun.
Take the risk na ako dun sa spot niya kanina.
Yung 8.
I don't usually punt, pero nalaglag si Giannis, so...
Oo. Yun, si Pat. Pat is here. Hi, Pat.
Hi, guys. Thank you for this.
Si Elvis of Buhay Basket also picked Trey. Now, si Erik. Yan, si Erik.
So Pat, ikaw nag-pick kay Ikaw nag-pick kay Giannis.
Actually, first Giannis ko to
talaga
this year, yeah.
Okay.
Kayo ba? Are you avoiding him?
Ako, I was thinking of him actually as high as 2 eh.
Yun nga eh.
I was thinking of punting free throws and getting him second. And then I heard the news. I guess I don't have to take the risk, 'di ba? Second kasi may ibang option. So I went with Curry na lang.
Okay, second round tayo. Erik picks Bradley Beal and Vucevic.
Back to back.
Wow.
Bradley Beal and Vucevic. Interesting combo ah.
Yes.
Kinakabahan ako yung Paul George pick ko.
Bakit? Magwawala si Paul George.
Hindi ko alam paano ko i-build eh. Si Elvis picks LaMelo.
Find that a bit early for LaMelo. Huh?
Pero
That's his guy. That's his boy.
Hindi na raw aabot sa next.
Yeah, I think LaMelo a little high, but
yeah.
For the build maybe. Ano bang first pick ni Elvis?
Trey.
Okay.
Double guard. Okay.
That's good.
Pressure
Si Jeremy na pala kaya Jimmy Butler.
Yung 8 pick si Giannis, ano na yan? Still na rin yan eh, no?
Oo.
Kasi pag nag-top 5 ka, nahulog si Giannis, go na. Kukunin ko yan kung ako yung outside top 5.
Pero Joey, you got Luka ba?
Oo, Luka. Oo. Kasi expectations ko si Harden yung malalan sa akin, makukuha si Luka eh. Hindi ko in-expect na aabot siya sa akin. So,
pero bakit Luka over Giannis?
Luka fan ka ba?
Hindi naman. Kumbaga, basta eh. Kasi triple-double din
si Luka.
Saka hirap ako pag sa free throw, alam mo yan. Pero kung outside top 5, hindi ako mag-iisip ng dalawa. Kukunin ko na.
Nako, there goes my guy.
Sino
Si
yan?
Rudy Gobert.
Pang-combo kay Steph.
I was gonna combo Rudy with Steph eh.
I like Gobert.
I
was tempted to take him at 15 actually.
Who did you take? You took Vucevic, right?
Yeah, but I was 50-50 between Vuce and Gobert because of schedule.
Okay. Interesting
So that picks.
Pero what do you think of a Curry-Gobert combo, Erik? Do you think that's a lakas nun, diba?
Depends. I mean, if you're going that way, that means you're trying to make a balanced team.
Yeah,
it's a balanced start. So you can go in any direction, but it gives you flexibility. You can choose to punt much later in the draft, so it's solid and safe. I mean, any pick where Gobert is outside the 20s is solid already.
Correct.
LeBron went 22nd. That's interesting.
Nung niluluto ni Max dyan, ha? Ano sa tingin mo, Reginald? Do you agree? It's the only co-managed team, so...
If you guys want to play DFS, Hall of Fame. DFS.
Luka Donovan.
Ako nawala. Ako na. Pati si Shea nakuha. Okay.
Alam ko na, sino yan?
Oo, mukhang wala nang choice.
Wala nang choice, ha?
Hit the clock.
Natagalan si Commissioner, wala nang choice.
I was
Hirapan
taken.
bigla.
Anyway.
Julius Randle.
Where's Mike?
Michael Porter Jr. goes to Joao. Jokic
Double
Porter. Ba,
double
teammates,
Denver.
Ano? Jamal
Oo nga,
Murray.
Team Denver.
Sorry.
Na-vaccinate na ba si ano?
MPJ.
Hindi.
No.
Does that
Neither is
affect
my Beal.
Who?
Does that
Beal?
affect you? Bradley Beal, yeah. Bradley Beal is not vaccinated yet. Nakaka-affect ba yun sa ano nyo, guys?
It did,
choices
but
nyo?
at 14, I couldn't pass up on Beal's.
Ang hirap no?
Potential.
Parang even if with that
It was
risk,
worth it already.
Yeah. I think Beal should be clearly top first rounder. So, going late, medyo dahil sa vaccination.
Without the vaccination issue, I have him in my top 6.
Okay. Top
That's
6?
how much yes.
So, you really love him?
No. I like him because
The situation.
his Wizards have the ideal schedule. In head-to-head, I really focus on schedule as much as possible.
Yeah, good
Yeah,
point.
correct.
Good
Good
point
point.
mentioned on the schedule.
Eric, tingin ko mas may chance ang magpabak si Bill eh. Kasi hindi naman discount yung possibility niya.
Wow.
May sinabi siya na parang hindi niya din discount. So, di tulad ni Kyrie, sobrang sorry. Di
Oo nga
Sorry, I mentioned.
Gusto ko sana i-address yung elephant in the room.
Yun. Di tulad ng
Diba?
ibang players,
Yeah.
ano sila, sobrang adamant nila na sorry, so I mentioned.
Yeah, okay lang. Later, ano natin?
Baka makalimutan mo
Balikan
mag-pick,
natin.
Joey.
Ano ba? Oo nga, no? Wow, nakuha na yung target ko.
So, Joey picking.
Ano pala? Sabay.
Miles Turner.
Nakuha si yung gusto ko, si Wood. Na-snipe ako.
Kyrie.
Wow.
Wait, somebody pick Kyrie?
Yeah, si Ken. Oh, yan na yung
Sige,
elephant in the room.
Okay, pag-usapan na.
Parang
Lumabas
top
yung
10.
elephant in the room.
Ako na yung pumatos.
Value ka full season si Kyrie.
I have him at 220 something.
Really? So
I
Eric,
don't
do you
want.
think...
I mean, I'm kidding. I excluded him. I don't want him at all. No matter what.
The
Do you
headache,
think,
no?
do you think he
Pero
gets
tayo,
nominated?
No, I don't think he will.
So you expect him to miss all the home games,
Yes.
I guess. Yeah.
Anyone who thinks the Earth is flat will be that hard-headed. No,
That's
really.
true.
I mean,
That's true.
if you're that much against the science, it's really weird that you're. You know what I mean? So
Yes. Correct.
it's very hard.
That should boost Harden though, right?
Yes, I agree. It will boost both KD and Harden.
Yes, correct.
Mas accomplished kasi siya sa mga ibang players eh. So parang mas pwede siya maging adamant na
Mas may leverage.
Yeah. Pero wild na yung magiging effect nun sa locker room nila. Hindi magalaw si Kyrie.
And the practices, kung weird kasi he's gonna play the road games. He's gonna play the road games, not gonna play the home games. So, I don't know, pagdating na playoffs, how that would That would be Jalen 38. So far, let's see.
Tobias.
Another, si Max has taken LeBron, and I guess it's a punt free throws because he's taken LeBron and Zion with Embiid.
Zion at that, hindi ba kayo worried with Zion?
Have you guys seen Zion in the media day?
Parang malaki siya. Yeah.
He looks
I'm
big.
avoiding Zion for the foot injuries.
Yeah, even if he plays the first game, I think given yung physique niya ngayon, medyo mabigat.
Baka bumigay.
Oo.
Baka di kayanin ng paa.
Hindi kaya.
Hindi rin ako believer nung team nila, ng New Orleans.
Nice pick, Naveen.
Ingram, yeah. I think
because when Zion won't play, it's Ingram's team.
Yes.
So I like Ingram pick. Very good.
Pero naalala ko kasi si Barkley, di ba, sobrang taba ng dati. And yet, si Zion parang similar with Barkley na deceiving yung physique, pero pag naglaro, kala mo.
Pero si Barkley yata nung start niya, di ba, early on, he was not that overweight eh.
Yes,
diba?
But yun nga, biglang
lumobo.
And tawag sa kanya, yung pizza, something.
Round mound,
Round mound of pizza.
Rebound.
Oo.
Well.
Si Jeremy went with Devin Booker.
Oo nga.
Who fell to 40, ah.
Bakit kaya? Dahil hindi naglalaro sa preseason?
Baka, oo. Tapos niya, kasi Devin Booker, needs an all-NBA, to get the max contract. Something like that.
Tama.
Oo, so parang motivated si Booker to play well this year.
Tsaka surprisingly, naglaro si Chris Paul sa preseason eh.
Preseason, no?
Sorry, nabanggit na naman.
Nakuha na si Chris Paul.
Nakuha na si Chris Paul.
Sorry.
Oo, maaga nakuha. Ni Joao ata, tama?
Yun. So, buti na lang. Ibig sabihin, di ba naglalaro siya, maganda senyalis na yun. Usually, hindi siya pinalalaro sa ganun eh, dahil...
Pero do you guys believe na since 2 years na siyang hindi na-injure, bound to get injured?
Si Chris Paul?
Hala ba kayo doon?
Hindi naman.
Feel ko ganun ang mangyayari. Kasi last year, yun yung inaasahan mangyari sa kanya. Ang hindi inaasahan, feel ko ganun yung mangyayari last year. Baka
hindi
this year mangyari.
Parang usually playoffs siya na injured.
Mikal, ah.
Hindi ko ma-comment kung ano strategy ng co-manager ko. Pero sige. Malakas.
Pero sure yan. Si Max pa.
Alam namin ang strategy niya, LeBron, Zion, and Embiid eh. Lahat ng injured kukunin.
Tawag yan, bully ball.
Bully ball, LeBron, Zion, and Embiid eh.
Puro bully yan.
So Eric, nagmikal interesting. For the steals ba?
Well, first of all, he's durable. The Suns have a decent schedule because they have 11 games. And, he's well-rounded. And he fits my shooting efficiency build. All of my guys shoot efficiently from both the field and the line. So,
yeah. Good pick.
It fits the build in that sense. So, and the steals obviously help. I mean, he does really a bit of everything, maybe except for assists. But I want to still be able to contend with TOs, and he's one of the best in terms of low TO productivity guys, right?
Do you think he scores more this year?
A little bit, maybe, but yeah, maybe just a little bit more. It's bound to happen. So
yeah. I think that's been his major problem ever since. There are games where he kind of too passive, di ba?
There are times, yes. But the Suns will need a little bit of offense from him, aside from, so not to overtax Booker and CP3, so that we'll see. I'm just a 9-cat. He's just a 9-cat crush. And that's also another reason I don't have him in any of my other leagues. So I made sure I have. I mean, I have OG. I have those other guys who were popular. But
Do you try to not have similar players, or do you want to have similar players in your teams?
To a degree, I'm willing to have maybe 2, maybe 3 of three shares of, let's say, one guy. For example, I have 2 or 3 2 shares of Naveen. This is my right now. My entire team is just this is my second share of Beal. The rest are my first share. So I mix it up a bit.
So that if there's an injury, it won't hurt as much.
Yeah, but it's like, eggs in one basket kind of story, right? So,
yeah. Correct. Sir,
Joey na.
Si Joey.
Ron, how do you like your team so far? Happy so far?
Yeah, I'm happy. I got my bigs that can shoot pretty good free throws. Just trying to keep my build together.
Erik, yan na si Kumish.
Try nyo ba yung Yahoo Plus?
Hindi.
I think it's restricted sa US lang.
Kaya mag-Yahoo Plus, mag-hoopball ka na lang. Tama, Erik? Natin sinong pipick ti Kumish.
Bakit siya hindi naglaro kanina?
May injury pa eh. May slight injury, oo. Parang sore something eh. Naunahan ako kay Jaren Jackson eh. I want to Jaren Jackson sana. Oh well.
Tingnan natin, Joao.
Yan na.
Tahimik si Russell Westbrook.
Hindi ko nga kunin yan eh. Si Westbrook eh.
Ayan, pag-usapan na rin si Westbrook. Kasi interesting din yung pag-usapan.
Imbis na si Murray eh. Kaya lang, ewan ko.
Nakikita lahat ng ng nasa queue mo.
Ako?
Ano ba yung nasa screen?
Ako? Hindi. Ano lang yan? Yan yung
Hindi ba nasa queue yan?
Hindi yan nasa queue.
Hindi yan.
Ibang screen ginagamit ko to draft.
Okay.
Naka-co-manage yung team sa another account para yung share screen. Ano yan? Yan yung
yan yung nasa rank. Yung
best available X rank. Yes. Hindi ko yata ma-hide eh. So,
Ja Morant. Okay. 58.
Parang
Capelle eh.
Joao na lahat ng assist.
Nagulat ako nakuha si Capelle eh.
Mataas ang rank ni Capelle.
General question. Thoughts on Westbrook? How come mo lang kumukuha sa kanya?
Yung load management. Number 1.
Percentages eh.
Yeah,
Kadiri. Percentages yun.
Kadiri talaga yung ano yun. Yung
turnovers.
Number 2 yung usage, maghahati-hati yan ng lalaban.
Tapos yung rest din sa kanya.
Yun, load
I think.
management.
Oo. Tsaka yung kay Westbrook kasi in fantasy, I think talagang you have to have a certain team build to fit him in, 'di ba? Yung mga warts ng game niya. Tapos this year nga hindi masyadong maganda yung situation with the Lakers. So there. Pero kung I guess you're punting some categories, I think okay din naman.
Actually, feel ko nga si Westbrook, he's gonna be the guy who's the Lakers are gonna rely on sa regular season. Siya yung
Possible,
magbubuhat
yeah.
I think.
Yes. That's
Just
also
that for
possible.
me, yung percentages niya talaga, it's so hard.
Yeah. With Westbrook, I think both field goal and free throw, di ba?
Yeah.
Oh.
Which is funny. I mean, he used to shoot free throws really well, no?
Did he? Was he good in free throws before?
Alam ko, nasa 80s yan before eh. I mean, 1 season or 2.
Talaga?
Parang si AD. Yeah, I mean, AD.
Baka lesser attempts
year,
before.
Maganda.
Dunk kasi siya ng dunk na wala yung ano eh.
Yung pulso.
Wala yung pulso.
Actually, I picked the Aaron Fox now. I was thinking na parang baka yung free throws niya mag-improve this year.
6 out of 6 today.
Baka may
message ko
chance.
sa'yo eh.
Sample size.
One game. Sample size of a game.
Minessage ko agad kay Komishe kasi sabi ko, alam ko.
Hindi. Last year, I don't remember how many last few games, last 20 or 30 games. He was 78% eh. As far as I remember.
Which is decent already.
Yeah, it's okay. For the whole season, he averaged 71%. So kung magawa niyang 78%, I guess that's okay already.
Who's that player?
Fox.
Fox.
He was a top 20 player after the All-Star break.
Yeah, true.
And baka promising yung 6 out of 6.
Seems to be a regular season guy also. How about Luka, guys? Do you think Luka would ever average 80% from the free throw?
Maybe. I mean, he's still young. I mean, his career is just,
fourth season, right?
Yeah, I mean, but you have to look at how old he is. His game can still improve.
But it's weird that he shoots that poorly in the free throw when he shoots, so well from 3-point land, right?
I feel there are players like that talaga eh. I mean, if you're a good free throw shooter, pretty much you're a good free throw shooter once you come in. Parang like going back si Westbrook lang talaga yung weird. I mean, this guy just completely forgot how to shoot free throws. I don't know. Meron bang ibang player na like
si Fultz? Ay, sorry, hindi pala pwede pagbanggitin.
Hello? Well, I don't think he'll be drafted.
Mamaya, pag na-draft.
but to be fair, it's different mechanics. The mechanics you use in a free throw is not exactly the same as you would in a 3-point shot. So I would understand why there might be some discrepancies.
Mm-hmm.
So if you understand the differences in the mechanics, you'll appreciate.
Yes.
Ooh, interesting. I was wondering when he would go, but a little bit too early for me pa rin. I'm iffy about the injury.
Do you think 67 is early for him?
For me, yeah.
Oh, okay. Where would you rather have?
I've excluded him in all my leagues. So no thanks. I mean, next year. I don't need to deal with that. I mean, there are already so many unexpected injuries that happen. Why would I want to knowingly get an injury? Yes, I know we have IL and stuff like that, but still, it's worrisome,
Mm-hmm. That's true. Siguro with Siakam lang, I think his injury happened earlier in the off season, so maybe some managers are betting that he would be returning after 2 weeks maybe of the regular season.
Yeah, I mean, let's say people with currently sprained ankles or something that's a bit short term, I'd consider. But in his case, it's more than a month, right? So
yeah,
that's a bit too much because that's 4 weeks. So actually, I'm only in like 2 leagues that have no IL. A lot of the leagues I play in have no IL. So that's why my filtering is kind of leaning towards that in that way. So
it's your turn na pala, Eric. Baka
yeah, it's all right. I have my guy. So
that's good.
It's
I have a question
I have
about
extra time.
I have a question about Derek White, guys. What do you think about him? Charles, you picked up Derek White eh. So I guess what you're high on him or what do you think about him?
Kasi based on my build, parang I'd like parang okay siya for me. He's like at least first or second option in the Spurs. Tapos he's a guard that also blocks, gives you assists, steals, everything. So parang and he still helps me with the free throw. So that's why I picked him. I'm very high in with Derek White.
Pag na-injured pa uli yung si White, never ko na ipipick. Pero I'm gonna give him another chance this year.
Wag naman sana.
Parang 2 years straight na-injured din eh.
Oo.
2 years, 2 taon na straight, puro injury siya.
Saka yung shooting, has been shooting
mataas. For a guard.
Ang maganda sa kanya yung blocks niya for a guard.
Yung mga defensive stats.
Yes.
Parang do it all na paunti-unti. Na guard.
Yun nga lang, tama si Reginald at sabi nun, yung injury niya.
Lahat naman
injury history.
Kalaban.
Pero it seems sa kanya every year may unlucky injury siya eh.
Siguro meron namang kumbaga baka this year, 'di ba? May ganun eh. May 2 taong malas, baka this year maganda na.
Kabaligtaran ni Chris Paul.
Parang nangyari kay Bill. Kung naalala niyo si Bill, 'di ba?
Oh yeah.
Meron akong dynasty league kasama si Eric dun eh. Kumbaga walang nagda-draft, parang yung auction kay Bill, binibid siya. Napakaliit kasi galing siya sa injury. Sinugal lang ko. Parang halaga lang niya $11, $14. Parang ganun. Tapos that same year, bumalik yung dating laro niya. Na mola, ika nga. Kaya every year, yun ang hanggat sa mag-expire yung keeper ko sa kanya. Kay Bradley Beal.
Yan na, the first rookie.
Rookie off the board.
Yun yan.
Cade Cunningham.
Siya ba talaga consensus na sa draft sa fantasy?
Hindi natin malalaman. Mamaya pa natin pwede pag-usapan ng konti. Baka mabanggit yung ibang rookie.
Bagay.
Good answer.
First pa lang.
Pero I think Cade is safe naman. Given how poor his team is, how terrible. I mean, they're not gonna contend. They're gonna prioritize his development. So I think yung is a starter for sure. Yun lang, I'm not sure if they're gonna make him the point guard or not, or off the ball siya. So that's something we have to monitor.
May question ako kay Kevin Porter Jr. Optimistic ba kayo sa kanya? Or like parang maganda lang yung stats na last year kasi like hindi masyado nila try manalo.
Well, hanggang ngayon, hindi pa rin nila itatry mananalo.
Yeah.
Pero I think the Wall.
Kahit itry.
Hindi na maglalaro si Wall eh. Tapos
yung Wall.
Stats-wise, I think carry over.
Yung maganda kay Kevin Porter is, sorry for mentioning him. So, tapos si Kevin Porter, he's SGSF, but definitely he'll get the PG tag.
Oo nga eh, parang PG yung...
So, that's an extra bonus.
parang yung Cavs kasi parang nag-quit lang sa kanya. Parang tinrade siya for a second round pick lang ata.
Attitude problem. But I
Mm.
think yung maganda sa kanya right now, sinabi niya, di ba, na parang second chance with Houston, parang may depth of gratitude siya with Houston. So I think motivated din siya to play well for them.
Tapos, he has a good playoff schedule. So, 11 games.
Solid.
Pares pa sila ng buhok ni wala pa pala.
Nung isang guy.
Hindi pa pwede.
Ito, interesting din. Chris Boucher.
Napick si Chris Boucher.
Napick na ni Ron.
Yeah, he's an example of somebody who's not out too long. I wouldn't have minded drafting him when he came back, if he came back to me.
What is his injury? I think it's a finger injury
lang.
He had surgery on a dislocated finger. So, and 3 to 4 weeks, 3 weeks out, or 2 to 3 weeks out from it's not so bad if you think about it. He'll miss maybe 1 or 2.
Pero do you guys think he'll get the playing time na talaga consistently?
Yes, definitely. I have 1 share. I have 2 shares of Boucher already. So I was fine if he didn't come back to me. But I like him. I like that. I see him as a baby Miles Turner in the sense that he can give me threes and blocks, but not much rebounds. So
yeah.
He's a poor man's Miles Turner in my eyes.
Si Miles Turner, like optimistic pa rin ba kayo sa kanya? Like ganyan na siya moving forward na parang mataas yung blocks niya fantasy-wise. Pero pag sa game, parang hindi niya kaya stop yung mga malalakas na bigs.
Defensively.
Yeah. Like nababully siya.
Miles Turner naman talaga in fantasy more of really blocks. And
blocks lang. Actually, kahit field goal niya, hindi ganun ka-taas for a big man.
Field goal.
Tira ng tira sa tres eh.
Oo. And he averages 6 rebounds a game, I think. 6 to 7.
Yung rebounds din, mababa.
Yeah.
Pero maganda yung free throws.
Maganda free throws niya.
That's his saving grace. He won't hurt your free throw.
Oo. For a big man
like
na maganda free throws na may tres na may blocks. Parang yun yung aking mga ideal centers.
Yeah.
Yung tatlong qualities niya, free throws, 3-point shooting at saka blocks.
May parang dark horse playoff team ba kayo this year?
Playoff team?
Yeah. Like kunyari yung Kings.
Chicago ba dark horse?
Di na siguro.
I think they're pretty sure. I'm not sure whether they'll need to do a play-in though. I mean, it's too early to tell. We haven't seen enough, but from the first preseason action, I think it's pretty promising.
Oh no.
I'll pick I'll pick rookie.
Oh, nice pick.
I like this guy.
Yes, but it's still crowded. So
yeah, that's
if it
true.
wasn't, if this was next year, yes, I'd jump all over him. But
true.
You know what I mean?
Gulo sa Cleveland eh.
Yeah.
I'm betting on maybe they sucking early on and no choice. Like Detroit, maybe they're gonna try to
tapos they'll just let
more.
Parang di kasi sila bagay ni Jarrett Allen eh.
Oo nga eh. Ang weird
they're almost redundant in the way that they protect the rim. Oh, nice pick, Buhay Basket.
Feel ko kaya na-poster si Jarrett Allen ni Collins kanina eh dahil di niya alam saan siya pwesto eh.
Nikhil's going all over the board. But this is good spot for him. No?
It's decent.
87.
I mean, it's respectable. It's a nice mix of late enough but early enough. Na the upside is you can smell the upside. You can really it's really there.
I thought he'll be there at 105 or 106, something like that. that range. That would have been a steal.
Yeah. I messaged my co-manager kanina, naubusan daw siya ng oras. Hindi dapat si Stewart yung i-draft niya.
Blessing.
Well, we were all happy with his pick regardless. So, well done. Well done by accident, I guess.
Brook Lopez.
Brolo. Si Brolo parang ano na rin eh. Si Miles Turner na.
Oo, yun nga eh. Bro, I was gonna say si Brolo parang perfect.
Pero parang ano eh, worse. Hindi na rin nagbo-block si Brolo eh.
Older version ni Miles Turner.
Yeah.
Yung sa kanina, the playoff team na Dark Horse, I don't know. I think Minnesota has a...
Minnesota.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. I like Minnesota this year.
Siguro parang depende gaano kaganda laro ni Anthony Edwards, no? Pati ni Cat.
Yeah.
But I guess ni D'Angelo Russell.
I think Chris Finch is a good coach, a better coach than their previous coach. And then here they have a whole training camp. So yung system, I think, will be better implemented. And then Anthony Edwards nga. It's been really good, surprisingly.
Si Kemba Walker, kaka-pick ko lang sa kanya. Parang nagwo-wonder lang ako sa health niya. Like, siguro kung healthy siya, baka sulit yung pick.
Pero at 94, I think, sobrang sulit.
Good value.
I don't know about you guys, pero 94 is very good value, I think.
Nakatakot yung tuhod niya eh.
Yeah. Pero, let's say he misses 15 to 20 games, 94th pick. Per game,
I guess.
Yung per game niya, I think, easily beats that, eh, di ba? I think top 50 kaya niya per game, na total game.
Yeah.
Tsaka New York, kailangan ng scorers.
Oo nga eh.
Isipin mo na lang yung ginawa ni Derrick Rose last night. Sorry. Kumbaga, from last year, yung mga guard plays nila, masama.
Oo nga, kulang yung offense na last year.
Masama.
And then, tsaka si Tibbs, I think, di ba? He talagang...
Kung sasagad niya.
Oo. Sana lang he uses him tapos umabot hanggang dulo.
Yeah.
Baka mag-empty yung tank before the All-Star break. Baka nawala.
Yung New York feel ko nag-overachieve last year.
Oo naman.
Yeah.
Ewan ko kung mauulit pa nila yun.
I think someone said nga that they won regular season games because they just play harder than the other team.
Tsaka in defense, number 1 defense.
Oh, they try harder. Parang mas lang sila. Mas may effort.
Hindi ko alam kung mauulit nila this year.
Tingin ko kasi sobrang upgrade nung, siyempre hindi natin mabanggit yung isa, pero yung Kemba Walker. Grabe yung Kemba Walker.
I have literally 4 shares of this guy and I can't believe I'm gonna get a 5th. But he seems to be, I guess, my...
Always falling to you.
Or he seems the guy I feel is worth it at the spot that I take him because I'm a stubborn idiot because I just love his game. So, whatever.
Larry Nance.
That's...
Meron ka
every year din.
Naabangan
ko yan eh.
Hindi mo,
I mean, from a PF and he gives you 1.5 steals per game. And he does a bit of everything. He shoots threes now. He's like 1.3 or something. Yeah, I mean, he literally does a little bit of everything. He's a glue guy.
Yeah. And he's perfect in Portland, I think.
Yeah.
I think so. I think it's a great change of scenery for him.
He can play the small forward position for them at times.
Hopefully parang better, parang mas inspired siya this year. Like parang fighting for a playoff spot.
Maganda yung sked ng Portland. Kaya in a way, konti lang kasi yung big man rotation nila after Nurkic.
Oo nga.
Mahilig sila sa small ball eh. So pwede sila ni Nurkic, Rocco. Tas Nance.
Nance, maganda sa kanya, he can play 3, he can play 4, he can play 5. Diba? So, dapat, Plus new coach, defensive-minded, Chauncey Billups.
Tama.
TJ McConnell, Eric.
Yeah. What about him?
Do you think he gets the same role with Rick Carlisle? Because I think some people are worried about the new coach.
I think he will play too well while he's on the court, and the coach will not notice, oh, he's still there? Shouldn't he rest already? He's just too good. I mean, he is solid. Okay, I expect a drop off from compared to last season. But I remember he fits my build. I'm trying to preserve field goal with my guys. So he's a guy who'll give me 6 assists without hurting my field goal. I think the assist will still, 5.5 to 6. It's not unreasonable. And another thing is I don't trust Malcolm Brogdon's durability. I don't trust any of the Pacers' durability except for McConnell, who was the healthiest guy there on that team.
That's true.
If you think about it, right? So
yes.
Ben Simmons,
and he helps me lock down my steals between Nance, McConnell, and Holiday. I am competitive, and Mikal.
Yes.
So that's
you got Mikal also, yeah.
So that's competitive, right?
Yes.
I'm rounding out my strengths and trying to preserve categories that could be at risk.
I don't know if you can answer this, but are you punting points at this point?
Maybe. I'm open to it. Okay, I'm not obsessing over it at this late. We're already 100 something, right?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna chase a scorer. I'll have to gamble on a rookie or a scorer with disadvantages built into their stat set, for example. There are several available, right?
Yes.
So I don't expect to win points every game, but there are certain I think between Beal and DeRozan, I can afford to just ignore a free throw. I'm gonna win it every week. They don't, the impact of Beal and DeRozan, I can have a Gobert and still win free throw between the two of them.
So lang masasabi
That's like
sa lineup ko, I have the highest average age, I think.
That's not so bad. That's not so bad.
I think that's the the team boring as they say. Parang hang Dan Besbris.
Right now, I think my team is top 4 in field goal, somewhere in the top 4. And I am number 2 in free throw. So that's my percentages are intact. And if we miss games, at least the people who are playing, will keep the percentages there.
Yeah.
And that was the goal. That was part of the goal. Yeah. And now that we're past the top 100, 120, I can get to be more adventurous now. You could actually consider Nance a bit adventurous because of his injury history. But I don't know. I'm really counting on a bounce back here. Yeah, favorite. Yeah, everyone can tease me about it, but that's my...
There's certain players talaga that kahit na it seems like to be ending up sa'yo eh.
Yeah.
Simmons.
I used
hindi pa natin napag-usapan.
Sige, go on. Yeah, I used to have Nance also every year. Kasi alam niya na Jeremy yan eh. I always reach for Nance. So, I was shocked na naunahan ako.
Meron palang mas favorite pa.
Oo.
Si Simmons. What do you guys think about Simmons? Pick 100, ano na eh? Ano ba yan? 104?
It's okay. Obviously he will be traded. That's a given, right? The question is when. It's hard. Morey doesn't want to budge from his pricing. So it'll take some time. It could last all the way until December, which is a bad thing, obviously, right?
So do you think he plays more games than Kyrie?
No. No healthy player will. Depends. Yes, he will, because Kyrie will miss half his games off the top, not counting for injuries.
Yeah.
So Kyrie will miss more games.
Grabe naman kung Kyrie mag-miss pa ng games due to injuries, 41 games na siya maglalaro.
Yes, that's why I've excluded him before in preparation for this draft. I've excluded him totally. I mean, let's say he ends up getting vaccinated and somebody got him in the 50-something. Good for him. I mean, I'm just hoping that my quote-unquote, the players that I thought would be more reliable would help carry me. So,
Yeah.
Matis.
Team Joao, tahimik pero
solid. You like his team?
Tayo. Iniisa na tayo dyan. Okay.
It's too late for it.
Devontae talaga, hindi favorite eh. Always dropping. Ang dami ng drafts na hindi napipili.
Yung field goal kasi niya eh. And, well,
parang ang hirap na rin mag-bet sa mga undersized players.
True.
Yeah, pati alat nga na field goals. Tapos high volume.
Jeff na. Solid din tong team ni Jeff eh.
Joao, bakit mo pinili si Matis? Hindi ba si Joao?
Diyan kanina.
Jordan Poole.
Uy, Jordan Poole.
Halatang GSW fan eh.
Oo nga
Oo nga pala. Kailangan merong isa eh. Pero ganyan ba kayo? When you have a team na niro-root for, kailangan merong isang fantasy player.
Ako hindi eh. I mean, I took AD last year because I'm a big Laker fan, but I just ended up
regretting it.
So pissed off.
But this year, I think he should be better. I think last year was because the short turnaround time.
It's not even the injuries, guys. It's the free throws. I mean, dude, what is wrong with you? Sa finals, ang ganda ng free throws niya, tapos biglang, he stinks it up. I think it's focus eh. The guy just won and now he doesn't have focus.
Could be.
That's a strong accusation.
There goes Suggs.
Ayun na, Suggs.
Suggs and Isaac going back to back.
Wait.
Back to back magic.
Lahat ng top rookies.
Scotty Barnes.
Na-pick na, diba? Top 4.
Yeah.
Pwede na natin pag-usapan the best rookie. We feel, wala naman na sigurong magugulat. Best rookies sa tingin nyo in fantasy this season. Is it Cade? Cade pa rin talaga.
I think his turnovers will be too high. I think fantasy, right? We're talking fantasy.
Yeah, fantasy. We're talking fantasy.
It might be actually between, well, for me, Suggs or Mobley. Mobley, not enough. It's too crowded. But I'm for Suggs, actually. I think Suggs will do really well. He lacks threes, but in college, he was decently efficient, scoring-wise. So, not so bad.
Yeah. Si Erik din, si Komish din likes Suggs eh.
Si Jalen merong legitimate chance din yan tingin ko.
Jalen Green? Yeah. I mean,
I'm interested.
Trace.
Are you not worried about the timeshare in Washington when Bryant comes back?
No, I don't care. They'll all suck compared to Trez.
Okay.
He's gonna have a great bounce back season. At 123, this was his ranking more or less in the Lakers. So how much better than this is he gonna be in a team that's gonna run and gonna try to give him some nice pick and rolls?
So you
know what
think
I
when
mean?
Bryant comes back, it's
Okay, I don't
Gafford?
trust Bryant anymore for anything.
Yeah.
So, wait, okay, Bryant is late December, early January, right?
Yeah.
That's if I can use Trez Harold for like what? October to December, that's money already.
Mm.
And even then,
It's a
I
good
mean,
point.
Bryant will be missing his back-to-backs and stuff like that. You know,
Mm-mm.
Baka bounce back to si ni ano eh. Trez. Bounce back year.
I think so. I'm very how do you say, convinced that that's going to be the case.
And he's a free agent, I think. Expiring contract. So he has the motivation to play well.
And the Wizards aren't gonna do anything. So parang, I mean, they're just gonna forget about his defensive stuff and just let him play and, rack up points and rebounds.
Do you think the Wizards would at least make play-in game? They did last year.
Baka hindi na.
We'll see. Maybe not. I think Westbrook really is, as much as people,
Hate him.
he has so many haters. He was a game-changing player for them. They led the league in pace last year.
Mm-hmm.
And that pace was care of Russell Westbrook pushing the pace. So they will play a little bit slower now, even though Dinwiddie can push the pace. Very few people. I mean, Westbrook is fast. Westbrook is strong, and he's a beast. So I wouldn't be surprised, if some of the Wizards will slow things down. But it's okay. As long as all the shots go to my Bradley Beal, I'm happy.
it seems that way. I think Bradley's gonna get all the shots, and I think he's the favorite to be the scoring champion this year.
Yeah, so much for my investment in his scoring because I'm punting points, as you said. But
he could give you 40 a game. Maybe he'll
no,
be
but
competitive.
okay, if I win every so often, it's all right. I'm not after it. But as long as my high volume scorers like Vooch and Beal shoot, they Vooch and Beal will be solid percentages all around. Bonus, from DeRozan, who shoots well from both. I'm thrilled. I'm thrilled. So I'm very clear now. I'm basically punt blocks and punt points. That's my team. I intend to win everything else, hopefully. And maybe rebounds. I'm light on rebounds. So blocks, rebounds. Yeah.
Yeah. How much of a factor are the rankings, the pre ranks for you guys? Does that, on where you pick the player?
What do you mean? The rankings of the platform, like Yahoo?
Yeah. Do you consider that?
I use it as research to predict where other people will pick or where.
Will take.
Basically, it's where I'm looking at it to know where their eyes are going. So odds are they're looking at these guys. Okay, so I can skip them, or I have to get this guy now. It's basically just because the guys I like are the guys I like. It's not necessarily the guys that Yahoo is saying are the best, because there are many points of disagreement that I have with Yahoo, for example, right?
Yes.
So yeah.
While we were talking, Charles stole Josh Giddey.
Stole? Well, it's.
I mean, are you not high on Giddey, Eric?
Are you not giddy on Giddey?
You're not giddy
no,
on Giddey?
I think he will be a crappier Jason Kidd in Jason Kidd's rookie season.
Okay. The shooting?
Yeah, the shooting. Yeah, but I mean, he'll have the rebounding, he'll have the assists.
The assists, yes.
The shooting, it'll be iffy. Eh. He's not really known to be a shooter.
Yes.
And his 3-point shooting is really not there. So he'll be like a poor man's Ben Simmons, if you think about it, with a bit better 3-point shooting. but
True.
at least Ben Simmons has good field goal. Josh won't necessarily have good field goal. And their turnovers will be, Josh will probably be 3, depending on how much he handles the ball, right? He'll probably be, I think what the Thunder will do is they want to see how much damage SGA can do off the ball, which is probably his best opportunity to do real damage as far as, playing off ball and let Giddy run the point. Hey, Poku pick. I guess somebody has a favorite, has a crush on Poku. A bit too early for my taste, but okay, I can run with that as far as.
I'll take this guy. It's too late. Maybe just bet on him again.
It's worth the injury risk. Yeah.
It's too late. It's 138. So I think, another player who always is in my team every year.
Kahit na injured na no?
Oo nga, laging injured. Alat si
Mitch Robinson.
Robinson.
Hindi, ang difference naman ngayon, the difference now, he is out siya early.
Like, last year pa siya out.
Hindi, dati kasi laging available early in the season, tapos out na. Towards the end. Ngayon, out na siya early. So baka naman he finishes the season healthy.
For good.
Oh.
So, sa mga sophomores ngayon, like outside kila Tyrese Halliburton, kila Lamelo, pati kay Anthony Edwards, kanino kayo high na players?
Si Porter, di ba?
Si Kevin Porter. I think siya third year.
Hindi naman siya second year.
Yeah.
Hindi siya second year.
Initially, I think si Pat Williams sana okay.
Pat Will.
Na-injured no?
Injured agad
Na-injury.
Sa Cavs, sila Okoro.
Oh my God.
Nakuha pa.
That's my guy. That's my guy.
Kaya naka-queue na sa akin Hindi,
nakikita nga yung queue mo sa left side.
142nd for Melton.
Nakikita ba? Ay,
okay. Yes.
My guy.
Hindi pala po.
You don't need him.
Pala.
You don't need him, Eric. You have too much steals already.
Hindi pala talaga ako pwede mag-queue kahit na ibang account.
No, but he's one of my staple crushes. So he's like always, he's favorite. He's a favorite.
Pero aren't you disappointed every time? Kasi parang he doesn't get that much playing time.
Yeah, because he's a defensive-minded player, but it's okay. I mean, I just love his stat set. So he does a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
I mean, from a small point guard, you've got 0.6 blocks from him, man.
Yeah, for a guard, talaga.
Yeah, he's solid. And he gives you 1 point something threes, 1.7, I think, something like that. Just
para
a little bit of everything.
Derek White Yung
in a
poor man's Derek White.
To a lesser degree, yes. I can't believe the draft is almost over. Let's have 2 more rounds, people.
Kailangan 20 rosters.
Yeah, more. But it's thank you for hosting this league. It's almost over. I mean, I tend to say goodbye when my last pick is almost there.
Ang pinaka-challenge ko when it comes to our own leagues, yung mga fantasy benchwarmers. So we share it and then kwentuhan, and then pagdating ng time ko, hindi ko na alam sinong ipipick ko.
That's really weird. Yeah, okay.
Okay lang naman. It's fine. Minsan nasa sa harapan lang sa kwentuhan kaya
Anyway, kung gusto niya ng guard, What's ang security
Meron
agent
ng
for
offer.
trade, ha? Dami kong guards eh.
Heading towards the last round. You know, Sengun, another rookie. Na very
Ano
hyped.
daw yan? Baby Jokic.
Very hyped. Red.
I'll get him now. This he knows. Obviously, no one's gonna come back, so I'll take one of my upside picks. It's okay. I love this guy for this season.
Actually, in Terrence, man, I can't believe...
naka-cue sa akin yun si Terrence Mann.
I can't believe he's ranked so low considering that,
well, that's an example of how I think Yahoo is wrong, right? So
weird lang eh, after the last year's playoffs parang, and then without Kawhi.
Parang ngayon bigger role siya. So, I guess yung question lang kunyari kung magiging consistent yung shooting touch niya this year, next year.
So, malapit na rin ako.
Iffy. Wala na.
Oh, Kevin Werther.
I don't like the crowd, but I can hoard the steals and trade him later for somebody who needs steals. And I like Atlanta's schedule given your settings, so it was a scheduled decision more than anything. And the last pick is somebody you'll always, more often than not, throw to pick up a free agent. So like, you know what I mean?
Ganun.
Yeah, so somebody will have a great game. Like, oops, he's not yet taken, but somebody had a great game earlier today.
Yes, so Atlanta.
And he was quickly picked up in all of my leagues. I'm glad I was able to pick him up in one of them. I was tempted to pick him up actually, but this is a relatively shallow league, so.
Yan. Natin who will be the favorite to win this first invitational. Medyo it's Naveen's turn. Naveen's last pick.
Do you guys bother looking at the standings in the interface? The Roto ranking of Yahoo?
Ako minsan I just check it where I am in terms of yung certain stat set.
All right. So
how I
to
rank.
know where you're lacking and where you're strong.
Yeah.
All right.
So that I can see kung anong... Kaso hindi ko magawa ngayon kasi parang para hindi masira yung sa draft board.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, from time to time I look.
Alex Caruso was taken at 161. I like Caruso.
So, kahit na 6 na yung guards ko, I'll pick ito. Kasi ganda nilalaro niya.
Cole Anthony.
Kahit na 6 na yung guards ko, pang 7 na siya.
Jeff. Si Jeff.
So are you guys gonna bother breaking down the draft, or was this whatever what we did now is already what you're gonna post?
We're gonna talk about it pa rin naman. Siguro maybe in a different episode na.
In a different episode.
Okay. Yeah.
I look forward to listening to that and get your honest comments. Right now, naiya ka pa kasi nasa call pa kami. You can bash us when we're not there.
Hindi naman.
Just kidding.
We'll break it down yung mga picks then.
Grabe.
Wiseman. Oy, very surprising yan ha. Si Erik, si Komish pick PJ Warren ha.
Didiretso niya yan sa IL siguro.
Yeah.
Sa mga injured, isa yan sa mga...
Pero this is the first
Alam
league
mo na.
yata na meron akong someone pick TJ Warren.
Pag may IL, meron akong liga na ano eh. Pag may
He
IL,
burned me last year, so pending pa yung pagkukulam ko sa kanya. So sana hindi na gumaling yan. Hayop na yan. I hate him. I had so many shares of him. Okay.
Kaya ako rin, last year, marami akong TJ. 5th round pa nga yung iba eh.
I hated him. And in the one season, I was ready to go, okay, he's off my do not draft list. I pick him in as many leagues as possible. Then he burns me. I go, oh, never again. Hashtag never again.
And rounding out the last pick, si Joao picks Eric Bledsoe.
Okay.
And that's it, guys. Thanks for joining. That's the FBW Invitational League. Thank you, Ron. Thank you, Joey. Thank you, si Reginald here, Marvin, Erik
Thanks
Ong,
everyone.
Charles, Pat, and Ken. We'll probably have an episode about the draft. What happened.
Thank you very much. Good luck, everyone.
Good luck,
Good luck,
guys.
everyone.
Good luck, guys.
stay safe.
Okay.
Stay
See you in the
Yes,
playoffs.
Bye.
Yeah, I'll go ahead. Bye-bye.
Bye.